Straight up. This might be out. Solanke is getting underneath it. He's got it. There were moments of hesitation there. He came forward, then stopped, came forward again, stopped. But eventually he held his cool, kept his eye on the ball, took the catch, and Andy Flower is the man out.
So we've seen two excellent catches today. The first one, Graham Hick, and this one, Vikram Solanke calls, gets under it nicely, and very safe pair of hands. So Zimbabwe lose their fourth wicket now, 151 as the skipper leaves the field for 20.
If we're saying it hit.
Saying backs up what he has to say with what he does.
He has been absolutely superb in every aspect of his game on this tour. What a great example, just leaping away to his left. Whoopsie, catch the bat or the ball. The ball will do, and out goes Stuart Carlisle in somewhat bizarre circumstances. And Darren Gough has picked up another wicket in this series. 163 for 5. Carlisle goes for 2.
Slower ball. Carlisle into the shot early. Bat flies out of the hands. Sweaty palms. And a simple catch for Elaine. And it's a pretty big wicket, that, when one thinks about it, because that just gets England closer and closer to the Zimbabwe tail. Carlisle out for 2. Caught a lane bowl, Gough, and Zimbabwe now 163 for 5.
This is a good blow. Very good hit indeed by Guy Whittle. Guy Whittle has been in pretty good form for Zimbabwe through troubled times for them in the last few months. And he's the one guy that has stood out and batted very well.
And for the first time in this spell, White just getting the length wrong.
This is swung away, up, and caught. Johnson does not make his 100. He's caught on the boundary by Hick. A good catch at backward square leg there by Hick. His second good catch of the match, and disappointment for Neil Johnson as he goes just short of his 100.
Neil Johnson trying to hit the boundary over the longest part of Newlands. Very long boundary, and Hick takes a brilliantly judged catch above his head. Hit that very well, in fact. It's a long way out there. And Johnson's gone for 97. Very nice innings. He'll be disappointed he didn't get his 5th century. And Zimbabwe 181 for 6.
And this has been picked up well. Can Hick pull off another splendid catch? No, not this time. It's 4 runs.
Well, it's very well hit.
Is well played. There'll be at least 2 here.
Stop.
Shouts a back it from Chris Reed as it flew over his head. This is well hit to mid-wicket. Oh, he's got to hurry and he slides in. Adams, the fielder, having a shy but missing.
Good work by Nasser Hussain backing up. And can move pretty smartly. Well, it was worth the throw.
That's a mighty hit. That's just what was needed. I think that might be maximum. Umpire Howell is asking the fielder. Crowd signaling 6. Still not sure.
It's a good shot from Heath Streak. You see him going back at least a foot or so inside the crease and back towards off stump.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, says umpire Howell to umpire Wolf. Oh, 4. Oh, well, he had to try something. can't really blame Streak in any way into giving himself room there, trying to hit inside out. And he missed it, but White didn't.
It's good bowling from White. If you miss, I hit. But Streak giving himself just a fraction too much room, and in the end battling to reach it. But he'd hit the ball well in his innings. This is a short innings, but a very important one. 18 of just 13 balls. And Zimbabwe now, in the last over, 210 for 7.
Streaks, 18 runs, coming in 19 minutes of 13 balls.
The opening bowler bowls big in-swingers. Not a great many opportunities with the bat, just 25 innings in the 40 matches he's played prior to this one.
Trying to keep the bowler guessing, that's nothing wrong with that tactic. The previous delivery, he stepped back towards his stumps and hit it over mid-wicket. Now he tries to go over extra cover.
Oh, they'll steal a single off the last ball of the innings. And so Zimbabwe end on 211 for 7. Good start again from Johnson and Flower. Goodwin and Andy Flower also making well then required for victory by England of their 50 overs at a rate of 4.2 per over. And it's going to be a very interesting contest. Henry Olonga is going to take the first over for Zimbabwe from the Weinberg end. Nasser Hussain will take strike. The England captain at age 31, playing surprisingly in only his 36th one-day international. So only 830 runs. The average below 30. He'll need to boost that. Nick Knight, who's been in good form since he arrived in South Africa just for this triangular series. An average of 41.1. That's tremendous. Anything over 35 in one-day international cricket is good. Olonga's insistent that it might have been LBW. Umpire Mitchley walks away early, so just one run from it. And
Definitely not out because of the inside edge onto the pad.
Peel for LBW. This is close. In fact, it's out. And that's a tremendous breakthrough for Henry Olonga. The in-form Nick Knight goes. LBW to Henry Olonga, and Knight out for 5.
No question about this one. He gets right across, right in front of the stumps. The ball holds its line, hitting middle end leg. No question, that was out.
Absolutely, that's as plumb as they come. That's a tremendous delivery by Olonga, because he got it to, he'd just gone across him, remember, and beaten him, and now he got one to straighten up on him and found him in front and toppling over. Great bit of bowling by Olonga. Knight out for 5 and England 11 for 1. He's caught, I think. Yes, he is indeed. We could clearly hear the nick on the way through to Andy Flower, and Graham Hick has gone second ball for a duck.
Tremendous breakthrough here for Zimbabwe. Definitely a nick. Graham Hick was very disappointed as he went off, and no question that he was out. Easy catch for Andy Flower at the back. But what a tremendous blow for Zimbabwe.
Crowd enjoying that on the big electronic screen and giving him another round of applause.
Well, he saw that one well enough, did Vikram Solanki, too short from Heath Street, and thrashed through mid-wicket.
Length so important on this wicket. Easy paced. If you get too short, you're going to be punished.
Solanki, lovely high back lift.
Whoopsie, the appeal from Olonga at least. Not from the keeper or anyone else, really.
Well, the keeper was never interested at all. You see, he just takes the ball and throws it away. As if, oh, he's just missed it, and he just lobs it to first slip. First slip, meanwhile, was running towards the umpire, Pearling.
It's away. And very well stopped. Stuart Carlisle on the deep long leg boundary. Oh, he's out. Caught it backward point. Well, he flashed, and Goodwin's taken the catch.
He hit it hard enough. An excellent catch from Murray Goodwin. Always more difficult when you've got to take the ball above shoulder height with the fingers pointing upwards. And he's done well to make sure that it didn't sneak through. Solanke chasing a wide one. Brilliant catch. In fact, higher than I even first thought. Murray Goodwin, a great effort. Solanke chasing a wide one. The extra swing from Malanga causing the batsman to hit it in the air. And England tottering at 37 for 3.
Oh, he bowled him! Absolutely amazing. Hussain can't believe it. Olonga couldn't believe it for a while. But the England captain has been bowled. And Henry Olonga has ripped the heart out of this top order in sensational fashion.
Well, could Olonga believe his luck? There was the noise of the ball hitting the stump. Probably didn't see the ball fall. A lovely in-swinging Yorker. And he swung the ball both ways, which has made it so difficult for the batsman. Hussain, one of England's best batsmen. He's gone. And the scoreboard now 42 for 4.
In only his 6th one-day international, and just 91 runs to his credit.
What a performance from Olonga. And reward, in a way, for positive thinking by the Zimbabwean selectors, bringing him into this match. In the past, there's always been an element of risk in playing Olonga. He does tend to be a little bit wild on occasions. Another view of the wicket.
For a moment there, Hussain looked back, saw the ball, I think, go away, thought it hadn't hit the stumps. He just squeezed it out, looked for the run, and then realized it'd been bowled.
Edged and caught. Second slip. And Henry Olonga has got 5, would you believe it?
Well, he's bowled well enough to get 5. That's a cracker. Pitches on, makes Adams play. It bounces a bit more than some of the others and moves. Top draw, and a big problem for Adams, as he just probably pushed it away from his body a little bit. He's been caught a few times in the slip region during this trip. Neil Johnson enjoys it nearly as much as Henry Olonga. Magic stuff from the Zimbabweans. Really impressive cricket. I think to see a young black fast bowler bowl like this for Zimbabwe is quite exhilarating. Adams has gone for 1. It's 47 for 5.
So Craig White is the new batsman, already 30 years old, and has only played 18 matches. This is his 15th innings, and not a lot to write home about, an average of only 13.8. Pushing at it, away from the body, and flying off the edge to Neil Johnson at second slip.
It's an Adams fault, if we're going to be honest about it. He just goes out at the ball rather than lets it come to him.
It's caught. Another one goes. Wicketkeeper Andy Flower does the job this time, and this time it's John Rennie who breaks the sequence and gets in on the act, and Mark Lane is out, and England are 6 down for 47.
There's a bit of juice and a bit of spite as well here. Juice from the pitch, spite from the bowler. There's extra bounce from Rennie, undoes Mark Lane, but it's another Pretty indifferent stroke. Just a little push outside the off stump, and really at this stage you just got to consolidate and try to get in and rebuild and start the whole thing again. Flower moves beautifully to his right side to take the catch. Lane has gone for 4. England 47 for 6 in deep mire.
It's a good shot that's beaten mid-off. Hauled in by Heathstreak. Got past square leg and should, no, it'll slow up. I was about to say should run for 4, but once again that slow outfield. Oh, this is close. It's not close, it's out, says umpire Mitchley. Well, Elam turned comfortably for the 3rd, but a bullet throw from the boundary right over the top of the stumps allows Cyril Mitchley to give the decision without having to ask his colleague. Nicely played, backward to square. The ball slows up just before the rope, and have a look at this throw.
A tremendous effort here from Heathstreak. Rocketed in right above the bells, and there was no question to even call for the 3rd umpire. He was well out.
Mark Elam then, run out for 2. 63 for 7. Out, cornered wicket. The collapse continues. Craig White, the man to go. And that surely is that.
Craig White trying to go over the infield. Didn't make good contact at all. Hit across the ball in the end, and a nice outstretched Alistair Campbell makes sure of the catch. Craig White then out for 18, caught Campbell, bowled Johnson. England 73 for 8.
This one's high up in the air. Here's a man underneath it, and he's gone. Stuart Carlisle, the catcher. Darren Goff just not quite getting enough on it, a bit of a top edge. And he's gone for 3. Well played, 3.
If there be such a thing, I suppose. I suppose there does.
Nice high catch, comfortably taken in the end. Hands in a very good position, just in front of the eyes.
Stuart Carlisle bowled Andy Whittle.
91 for 9.
Up in the air, and it's all over. Alonga takes 6. Zimbabwe have crushed England. All out 107. And a very, very early finish to this game. National hero, Henry Alonga.
He can keep that stump, it'll do him proud. He's now registered the best figures, the best bowling figures, that is, for Zimbabwe ever. Safe hands, Guy Whittle. Alonga celebrates, and Zimbabwe continue their tremendous form against England, registering their 6th victory in just 8 outings against England.
So Chris Reed, well tried, son. Wasn't your fault. Just might get man of the match, Henry Alonga. And this is the way that the last wicket fell. Chris Reed looking to hit Alonga back over his head, only managed this to skewer it out to deep extra cover.
Another beautiful evening at